My first trip to Norway, 2008. I was the speaker at a conference in Bjorli and flew from Hong Kong to Amsterdam and then on to Sandefjord, south of Oslo, to be met by Martha, Gunnar's aunt, who lives in the picturesque town of Horten and who was to drive me the 300 miles north to Bjorli, in what was to be one of the nicest trips I ever took. We had never met, but her hospitality was next to none. Heading due north and expecting to take 6 hours to reach there, we were soon passing Oslo, a cruise ship in the port. After a couple of hours, it was time for lunch, and Martha had not only planned a nice place, she had a Norwegian picnic prepared on the banks of the lake, after which I shot the wildlife there. And enjoyed the beautiful sunshine. Then on to our next stop, the famed Lillehammer, made famous by Gulliver and renowned for being a winter sports paradise. Stopped for petrol just before Lillehammer. Almost at Lillehammer here, and we're just getting filled up with gas. Gonna grab a drink, making good time. Beautiful blue sky, my kind of clouds, and really enjoying the trip so far. On the road again. This was my first day in Norway, and I was really enjoying the wow factor, particularly as we had such good weather. We are still driving past the Mjøsa Lake, the largest in Norway, 73 miles long. I remember at the time thinking, what amazing scenery it was. Approaching Lillehammer, the 1994 Olympic ski jump in the distance. Martha is about to take me to Lilleputthammer, the theme park here, which is actually a miniature version of Lillehammer's main street, built at a scale of 1:4. It even has a train and rides, and is certainly impressive. And guess what? We can ride it. Many other things to enjoy. But we have another 150 miles to go. Unlike the mountains, this area has many green meadows and farms, and it does have a beauty of its own. The green fields and trees, reminiscent of England, and the journey, as usual, part of the Norwegian experience. Then we began to climb up into the mountains, following the river which feeds the lake. And suddenly, in June, there's snow on the mountains, and the houses have grass roofs. So one last stop. Martha has been driving for 5 hours. This is a troll stop, the evil rascal of Norwegian folklore, the famous, or should that be notorious troll in Norwegian folklore, not quite the nice little creature that the cartoons made him out to be. Then on to Bjorli, arriving at our hotel. I decided to see off my friend Eric at the train station. He was returning to Oslo. The rail system in Norway is excellent. Here are the three wise men.
Two of them.
The third is behind the camera.
Or the Three Stooges.
Yeah, right. Elaine came too, and it was not long before the train arrived, right on time. It was the main train to Oslo, and takes 4 hours and 45 minutes to cover the 300 miles. Elaine and I wanted to explore a little, so we crossed into the village to have a look around, Elaine acting as my guide. These scenes are literally 5 minutes away. Norway has a diversity of scenery, each place having a character of its own. This is in the mountains, but not the rugged mountain scenery found farther north. This is typified more by the fast-flowing rivulets and streams, lush green trees and meadows. At this time of the year, when the snows are melting, the rivers and streams flow with a mighty force. Elaine from farther south was enjoying it as much as I was. He explained to me how Norwegian homes are insulated against the long cold winters. Grass on the roof, an excellent insulator. As the warm air inside rises, it has no way to escape. Just a small fire can heat the home. The interlocking wooden beams are also well insulated on the inside. The water straight from the mountain, and at this time of the year can be drunk straight from the river. It's so pure. Whenever I see water cascading down the mountain in this way, I always feel that it's dancing, a dance of freedom, the warmth of the sun liberating it from its icy winter bondage.
I just walked up here with Aling, just seeing the wonderful waterfall, but just being out here in the countryside, it's just beautiful sunshine. It's kind of 6 o'clock in the evening, the sun is still high in the sky. The scenery is just beautiful.
What a day it's been. 300 miles through beautiful countryside, the mountains, the meadows, and finally the water's dance of freedom. Next time I travel from Bjorli to Trollstigen through some of Norway's finest scenery. This is the rugged, raw Norway. Even the weather was bad. Mountains, streams, and powerful rivers and waterfalls, ending up in the mists of Trollstigen on a cloudy day. Unforgettable.